Good morning and happy Friday. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. Are you living your life full of wisdom, or are you lacking the wisdom we're meant to live with? God tells us in James 1:5, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. We humans want to live with wisdom because the Bible talks about wisdom from various angles, and wisdom is a gift. When we learn to fear the Lord and obey his commands, that's the beginning of knowledge, and it's followed by trusting and obeying Christ, and there's wisdom in that. I lived my life years and years without wisdom from the Lord. I wouldn't listen to my dad's or my grandma's advice because I wanted to live fleshly, and my life suffered because of it. By living a life without a relationship with Jesus was only hurting me, but I couldn't see it when I was living in my flesh and sins. So are you living your life fleshly? Do you still not understand living that way is only hurting you because you don't have the wisdom from the Lord that we need to live our life to the fullest? I didn't understand any of that, and I didn't understand how it worked, but I know now how much my life was hurting because of the lack of wisdom I didn't ask to have from the Lord. These are some verses on wisdom that we should know. Proverbs 2:6 says, for the Lord gives wisdom, and from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. Let's remember, God gives us wisdom and victory over the things that are meant to destroy us. So when we continually read the word and hold to the teachings in it, we become free from the things that were meant to destroy us. And that's found in John 8:31 and 32. We're also told in Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom without discipline. I was living as a fool when I was living my life fleshly because I wasn't reading the word. And by me not reading the word, I didn't understand how much the devil hated me and how much God loved me. I didn't understand the word, and by me not understanding the word, it was destroying my life. Let's remember, when the Bible talks about the fear of the Lord, that means to listen to the Lord's instruction, and that'll bring us wisdom. We are to listen to the Lord and the word to find the wisdom and knowledge from the Lord. And that's what fear of the Lord means, to honor him and listen to his instruction. Read his word and apply it to our life. John 28:28 tells us, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to shun evil is understanding. We have to realize wisdom comes from the one who loves us the most. We have to learn living in our flesh is not wise. Are you still living in your flesh? Are you living your life addicted, fearful, anxious, angry, unforgiving, doubting yourself, stressed, or depressed? Or how about living your life full of pride? We have to understand we're to live with the wisdom that God wants us to live with, and that wisdom is reading the teachings in his word, start applying it to our life so we can live a life full of freedom that Jesus died for us to live with. 1 John 2:6 reminds us, whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. So do yourself a favor and start dying to your flesh every day and ask God for the wisdom that you need to live your life with the joy, peace, and freedom we're meant to live with. I promise from my personal life that God will help you and guide you when you start fearing him and continue making him your number one in your life. So die to your flesh and live in and through your spirit. Ask the wisdom that we should be living with, and then you'll be sure to find a new life in and through Christ, and that's a life worth living. Straight from God through Dawn Marie. Love you all and have a blessed rest of your day.